Good morning, students. Today let us see pointers using arrays and structures. Right? So the pointer in C language is a variable which stores the address of another variable. This we have already discussed in the pointer PPT. This variable can be of type integer, character, array, function or any other pointer. Okay. Now, what is pointers and arrays? Values in an array can be accessed efficiently using pointers. Array elements are always stored in consecutive memory locations according to the size of the array. The base address of an array is assigned to the pointer. Then the pointer will be moved to other elements in the array using pointer address arithmetic. A pointer when incremented always points to a location after skipping the number of bytes required for the data type pointed to it. Now let us see the array pointed to one-dimensional array. Okay, so I have int a of 5 locations, right? I declare a pointer b. Now address of the first location I am storing to b. Right, now what will happen is I have an array of 5 and I have a pointer. Now from the user I am getting the input. The first address location I am storing in p. Right, so to access a location I'll be using the operator star. So star p plus I means I'll be displaying that value. So I equal to 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus I'm displaying the value. So this is pointed to single dimensional array. Now pointed to two-dimensional array. Hash include sta.h, right? Second line, I have a 5 cross 5 matrix, right? I give the value 0 to 4, then 2 to 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 4, 3 to 6, 2, 5, 4, 3, 1. Now I declare a pointer to that array 1. The pointer is now array 2. Now I am assigning the address of array 1 to array 2. Right? Now I am printing using the operator star. So the value is printed. Right? So this is how the pointer to two-dimensional array is given. Now pointer to pointer. A pointer is a variable that contains of another address of another variable. Similarly, another pointer variable can store the address of this pointer variable. So the variable is 300. I declare a pointer and pointer to pointer. Now address of that variable I give in pointer. Right. Now this pointer, no, this is stored in one address location. That address I am giving in PPTR. Right. So if I want to print the value of the variable, it is 300 VAR. So if I give star PTR, is I'm going to access that. So it is 300. So using double pointer also, I can access that 300. That is pointer to pointer. Now pointer to structures. Pointer to structure holds the address of an entire structure. The members of the structure can be accessed by using a special operator called the arrow operator. Declaration. Following is a declaration for pointer to structure. Now the syntax is struct. Okay, now the structure name and the pointer to it. So struct student star is. So you have the structure name of student, then pointer is star is. How to access it? So PTR tends to member name. So here your pointer is yes. So the various members are serial number, serial name and marks. So I have S tends to S number, S tends to S name and S tends to marks. Now let us see an example for pointers to structures. Right. Now my structure is I have name, number and rank. Right. Now in the main I am declaring the struct. My struct. Right. My structure I am giving the variable. Okay. Then I am giving the initial value. Okay. Steady tonight 35 and 1. Okay. And then I create a pointer variable and I am giving the address of this. See here. So I have here no pointer to structure that I am giving the address, right? And then using PTR. Now PTR is what it is, pointer. It is having the address of that variable, right? So using the access. So you how to access the access pointer is you will be having arrow mark, right? So using that I'll be able to access the value, right? And you will be getting the output as name as steady tonight, name number as 35 and rank as 1, right? So let us see one more example, pointers to structure. So I have a student with the two fields, role and name, right? So I declare the struct student S1. Now I declare a pointer. Now address of that S1 I store in that pointer. Right. So I can even directly get the value from the user. So here no, I'm giving the initial value, right? So here I'm getting from the user. So integer I'm getting as ampersand PTR tends to role, then name as PTR tends to name. Okay, the format specifier is %s and I print, right? So from the user I'm getting the input and I'm printing it, right? Nested structure. So structure within structure. So all the student details, whether it is bank detail or library detail, student detail, will be having date of birth for a person, right? So the date of birth for a person I can give as a structure, struct dob d1. So I have struct dob int day, int month, and int year, right? Okay, so I have int day, month, and year. So it is structure within structure, right? So student, I'm giving the value as s1 and I have dob. Now let us see how to access that dob. So from the user I get the id, from the user I get the name, and how to get the date of birth, I'll be giving us s1 dot d1 day, right? So d1 is for date of birth, right? And then to printf, using dot operator I am printing, right? So this is using dot operator, I'm accessing the variables of the structure, right? So passing arrays to functions, right? Even using you can pass arrays to a function. So your main program is having marks, I'm calculating the average of the marks, so it is going to the function average. So I'm passing this as an array, right? And then it will calculate the average and that will be returned. So the return type is float and you are getting the value. Thank you, students.